Our 1-month furniture flipping challenge. Hey everyone, I'm Dean and this is my wife Andrea. We're from Bryan, Texas. Andrea has always had this knack for taking old, outdated things and turning them into something beautiful, and that includes furniture.
So back in January, we thought it would be fun to give ourselves a challenge to see how much furniture we could actually flip in a month on top of our regular jobs that we were already doing and just the normal responsibilities of being parents to 4 kids. Part of what sparked this challenge is we actually lost about a third of our income in 2020 due to COVID, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to.
So we want to share all about that process, including the work that went into it and of course the profit.
We average about 4 to 5 hours per piece, and that includes picking up the piece to staging and listing it. Once you have your furniture, the first and most important step in the process is cleaning it. I like to use any good degreaser that I get at the local hardware store. After cleaning, I make any necessary repairs and fill any scratches or gouges with wood filler, and if I'm going to do new hardware, I go ahead and fill the old hardware holes at this point too. Once the wood filler dries, I go ahead and sand that down and give the rest of the piece a good scuff sanding with 120 grit sandpaper. This just gives the primer and the paint a little bit of tooth to grab onto. Then I use a damp rag to wipe off any of the dust from sanding. Next is priming. It will block any stains or wood tannins from bleeding through. Next is painting, and I like to use a paint sprayer, but you can totally get a great finish using a high quality brush. Whether you use a paint sprayer or a brush, you should do at least 2 solid coats of paint. In between each coat of paint, I do a light sanding with 220 grit sandpaper and then wipe all of the dust away with a rag. After the paint dries, I finish everything off with 2 coats of a water-based polyacrylic, again sanding in between those coats. Once the piece is all finished and the paint is dried, we move it inside for staging. On pretty much every piece, I use some sort of large-scale artwork and then a plant. I'll either leave it really simple like that or maybe layer in some extra things if I feel like it needs it. It's best if you can find a spot that's well lit with a lot of natural light. After staging and photos, it's ready to list. I think that anybody can learn how to do this. You don't have to have had experience. You do, of course, have to have a way to pick up the furniture and then move it around, but as long as you follow the basic process that we've outlined, you can totally learn how to do this. So after adding everything up and subtracting out a few more costs, our total for the month was $4,320.
Woo! So that's the story of our 1-month furniture flipping challenge, and we hope it inspires you to take something that you're passionate about and turn that into a side income.